These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. In the state of education, Superintendent Tom Horn will hold a meeting today to announce new efforts to have a state law banning cell phones in the classroom. It's a topic we've been covering for months. We first told you back in June the Apache Junction Unified School District banned cell phones inside of classrooms. However, in April, Governor Katie Hobbs vetoed a proposed bill to limit cell phone use in schools during the day. Now to an update on teen violence in the Valley. Lawyers for Talon Renner are now requesting his bond be reduced from $1 million to $100,000. Renner is one of 7 suspects charged with first-degree murder and kidnapping in the Preston Lord murder case. The 16-year-old was beaten at a Halloween party in Queen Creek last year and later died. Now, according to court paperwork, Renner's attorneys argue he is not a flight risk and he is not a threat to the community. Lawyers also say Renner was assaulted while in custody. All 7 suspects in the case have pled not guilty. So far, 3 have bonded out. 2 of them have had their bond amounts reduced. And 5 teens are under arrest accused of breaking into Valley homes this summer. Glendale police cracking a massive case after almost 50 incidents took place.
Usually we can either just go front door hopping, try to see whose doors are unlocked, or we obtain garage openers. Most people have it in their car on the sunroof visor.
Detectives saying the teens, 1 girl and 4 boys between the ages of 14 and 16, used the garage openers from cars they broke into to get inside homes. The teens accused of stealing guns, electronics, and more. On July 16th, detectives were alerted to a stolen silver BMW that the suspects were allegedly driving to commit the burglaries. Police saying the teens were armed. They were arrested on 6 felony charges and additional misdemeanors here. Trying to avoid running dry while still supporting growth. ABC 15's Adam Klepp shows us how a state water board is balancing conserving water and bringing in new supplies as more businesses and people continue coming to Arizona.
It's full speed ahead for the Water Infrastructure Finance Authority, known as WIFA, for plans to conserve 7.5 million acre-feet of water already here in the state of Arizona and try to bring in 500,000 acre-feet of water from outside our borders.
All those in favor? Aye. Done. Motion passes. Thank you very much.
I think if you listen to some of the loud voices outside of Arizona, they would have you think that we're doomed.
WIFA Director Chuck Podolak
I'm an optimist.
admits water is a challenge in the desert, but believes solutions are already being put in place.
We've already funded projects that conserve about 5 million acre-feet of water over their life. Let's up the goal. Let's go get more projects on the ground saving water in Arizona.
Also on the agenda, wildfires. The Department of Forestry and Fire Management discussed long-term goals for healthy Arizona forests.
So we minimize the destructive nature of fire and maximize the retention of water within the soil.
Chairman Jonathan Lyons says in addition to conservation, finding new water is necessary.
Whether that's desalination or importation of other water from the Midwest or the Northwest.
Especially as the chip and semiconductor business grows in Arizona, which requires a significant amount of water.
I think that we'll continue to see people moving to Arizona, which then places more of an emphasis on that long-term water augmentation to get it right.
The board hopes to hear specific plans on how to bring in water from outside of the state by the end of the year. Reporting from Tempe, Adam Klepp, ABC 15 Arizona.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Watch for strong storms that could pop up in the valley by the afternoon today. So the timing a little earlier during that afternoon and evening rush hour. These storms could produce some strong winds, areas of dust and heavy rain in the valley. And in the high country, that risk for heavy rain continues to be a factor too, as storms are likely there through the morning and then clearing out before more storms fire up this afternoon. And for the valley, we'll be watching for those thunderstorms this afternoon into the evening. After sunset, those storm chances really trend down, and then we'll see those storm chances clear out starting tomorrow. That high reaching 107 today in Phoenix. Cooler in Flagstaff, only 75 there, and cooler in spots like Sedona with highs in the upper 80s today. After today, drier air pushes in. That's going to clear out those valley storm chances and drop those storm chances significantly in the high country too. Temperatures are going to be near normal through the weekend for highs. Those overnight lows a little cooler too, down into the 80s here in the valley.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC 15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.